My sister backstabbed me to become the favorite child because she couldn't stand seeing me happy, so I sent her lies crashing down. 1 year later, she's reaching out wanting to make amends, but now I hold all the cards. Growing up, it was me and my younger sister against the world, or more specifically, me and my sister against our family. You see, my parents always tried to pit us against each other. Who could get the most attention? Who could get better grades? Who was prettier, funnier, smarter? Everything was a contest, and every loss was rubbed in our faces, but me and Layla always promised each other not to give in to their BS. Sometimes as a joke, we'd even pretend to hate each other. I remember being 14 and leaving the house to go to school. Layla had makeup on while I didn't. Ugh, Amelia is so careless with her appearance. No wonder I get more guys than her, Layla said pridefully. I almost choked on my water. We are so proud of you, my mom exclaimed. My dad turned to face me and said, when will you finally take notes from your sister? His tone was sharp and cruel. As soon as we got on the school bus, we both burst into laughter. I couldn't even breathe. And our parents are mixed race. Our dad is South American while our mom is Chinese, and my sister looked more like my dad, which meant she naturally had a slower metabolism, while I had the skinny mini Asian genes. I always admired Layla though. She was younger than me but still had more curves, while I practically looked like an ironing board. But I didn't envy her, not for a single second, because if one of us got to be the prettier one, I would choose her every single time. But Layla also had something I never suffered from, and that was overeating. When she was 15 and I was 17, her boyfriend broke up with her. She didn't want to tell our parents because of the backlash, so I obviously helped to keep it a secret. But over the next few weeks, I saw her start to eat almost double the amount of food than usual, whilst keeping a secret snack stash under her bed. But I figured a little binge eating wouldn't hurt. Apparently after 3 weeks, she had gained 5 pounds, and I didn't even notice. I don't think she knew either, but our parents did. We were sitting at the kitchen table when my mom started pinching her arm. You're an effing disgrace, she said, burying her face in her hands. Meanwhile, my dad picked her up and dragged her over to the weighing scale. When he saw the additional 5 pounds, his face practically turned ghost white. Tears began to form in Layla's eyes, so that's when I yelled, "Oh shit, we're late for school," and dragged her out the door. On the bus, I gave her a huge hug, but instead of hugging me back, she told me to F off before putting in her AirPods and blasting Lena Del Rey. But I wasn't hurt, because what are younger sisters for if not to test your patience? But something shifted after that. She started losing a lot of weight and spent an hour every morning perfecting her makeup. And this entire time, they thought I was single. You see, while Layla and her BF were broken up, I had actually gotten a boyfriend of my own who just so happens to be awesome BTW. But Layla asked me not to tell our parents since they'd use it to make her feel like shitty. So when she had lost the weight, our parents would say things like, "No wonder Layla has a boyfriend and you don't. Boys probably look at you and wish that you looked like Layla." But instead of following our usual routine of locking eyes and holding back our laughter, Layla started joining in. I'm honestly disappointed to even be related to her. If it wasn't for me, the bloodline would be doomed. When our parents went to sleep that night, she convinced me that she was joking, and I believed her, until the next morning, because that's when she started doubling down. "Mom, Dad, can you please give Amelia some money so she can buy a boyfriend or something?" she screamed as soon as I walked into the kitchen. I stood there completely blindsided, and she kept going. "Don't worry, Amelia, you can always be a crazy cat lady." She then turned her neck to stare at our parents for their validation, and the second they started laughing, Layla's face completely lit up. For a while, I decided to let Layla just have her fun, get it out of her system. But after 3 weeks, we were sitting at the dinner table when I started to put